Hey folks, welcome to Testing Hacks. Today, for this video, we will understand what is group by statement or group by clause in SQL. And before we proceed, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, do like and share the video. So let's begin. Group by statement groups rows that have same values, and basically it is applied on the aggregate functions such as sum, average, count, minimum and maximum. So generally what happens, so if you want to group certain rows with the help of the columns, we can do that. So we can do that with the help of group by clause. For an example, I have taken employee details table having employee ID, employee name, gender, city and salary. Okay. So I want the total sum of salary. Okay. So how I can write the query? I can say that select sum of, okay, and then salary from employee details. Okay. So which will give the sum of salary, which will sum up all the salary present in this column, and then it will give the result. So this is how aggregate functions will be used. So but apart from this, I want the minimum salary. So what I can say is, in case of replace the sum with min sal, which will give you the minimum salary. Okay, who is earning the minimum salary? If you want maximum, you can just say max of the salary, which will yield us the maximum. But as well as you can see here, you see that there is no column name is has been defined here for this particular column, because we have not defined it, because we are retrieving it using the aggregate function. So in that case you can use the alias name, so which will actually give us the alias name for this particular field. Okay. And next, so now it was very simple and easy. Now comes the next level where we have to use the group by statement. So using aggregate function, we fetched all the details of salary, okay, total and then sum, all this. But now I want to group this particular salary based on the city. If you see here, we have something known as city as another column. Okay, I want to group the cities as well as the salaries. Based on the city, I want the salary to be displayed. How you will do that? So the way is, you can just say that select sum of, okay, city comma sum of salary, okay, from employee details. Do you think this will work? Let's see what happens. So the error says that we have to use the group by class whenever we are using an aggregate function on multiple columns. Okay. So now what I can do is just say that group this column using city. As simple as that. So just say that group this as city. Group by. So now we got all the cities and corresponding salary sum. Okay, fine. Now we will go to the next another step where also we want to filter it out based on the gender. See, if you see this, we have gender also. So if I define gender here, will it work? Do you think it will work in this case? Let's try it out also. So when I define gender, no, we got an error saying that again we have to group this actually. So just you have to include gender as well here. So wherein it will filter it out based on the city as well as on the gender. Okay, when I execute it, you see that based on the city, and it is also fetching the genders, and then it is summing up. Okay, I can just say salary here using alias name. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is one way. Okay, now also I want based on the gender, I want only male or female. How can we do that? we will say that, let's take the same query. Okay, there are two ways you can group this gender also. How I can do is using the where clause. One is using the where clause, where gender is equal to, let's say, female. Okay, so what I got is, based on the female filter, I got the sum of salary, and based on the city. If I say male, it will yield me a result with male. Okay, and the sum of salary. But along with this, there is another condition that you can apply as well on this group by to group it. So let's take that as well. Let's copy the same query, and instead of where, I'll give something known as having. Having is also a clause. Okay, having is a clause through which we can filter the condition. So now here we have given the where condition. Now using having condition, we will filter it out saying that gender is equal to female. So the result will be same. Okay, the result whatever we are getting here is the same, but the only difference what happens here is, in this case, it will actually, based on this condition, after the condition is passed, then it will group it. Okay, then it will group the columns or rows. And now in this case, what it will do, first it will group it, and then it will filter out the condition. So that is the major difference in this have using where and having clause. Okay, and along with that, let's say I also want to know the count of the employees. Okay, we are left out with another aggregate function, right? So which is known as count, which will actually give the count of the records. Okay, however, if I use along with this, I'll say count of employee id. Okay, as id from this employee details. So along with this, we will get the, yeah, number of people or total ids present under that, total of id. Okay, so that we will exactly get the count of it. You can say male, or else without even using the having clause also you can execute, so that it will give the total of it. So this is how it works. So this is about the group by clause. If you like the video, please do like it and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.